My name is Lakisa Mercy Faith, a woman member of Parliament, Leptong District, and Minister of State for Gender, Labour and Social Development, in charge of Youth and Children Affairs, designate. I am first and foremost grateful to God for this opportunity that we didn't see forthcoming. And secondly, I want to thank the appointing authority, the President of the Republic of Uganda, His Excellency Yoweri Museveni, for the trust in the young people. I'm a young leader, and it's a clear demonstration that he has given us an opportunity as young people to take the lead in our docket, and that we appreciate him for. My first experience today with the Appointments Committee has been very insightful. They have re-echoed the issues that the young people are facing. Majorly, the unemployment, it's still a rising issue in our country, and their concerns were really more around that, and how best as a country we can work together to ensure that we liberate our people and eradicate poverty.
Thank you. Now, Honorable, talking about, you said you didn't see such an opportunity coming. What was your first reaction when you heard about this appointment?
I was as surprised as you were, probably. Like I said, we didn't lobby for it. The appointing authority had his own take, and the way the news got you is the way it got me. I was not surprised per se, because once you take on the mantle of leadership, we have 529 members of Parliament, and any of the 529 members of Parliament can make it on that list. So I was numb, but at the same time I welcomed it, because I knew that I am capable to handle that docket. I have been a youth leader. I understand the plight of the young people. I resonate with the challenges that they face, and I know what the potential that the young people have and what they can do for our country. The first thing we should understand as a country is that we need to shift from job seeking to job creation. And this government, under the leadership of His Excellency Yoweri Museveni, has put forth programs to support, to ensure that our young people have the opportunity, one, in the skilling. It's an alternative to employment. The skilling hubs that are across the country to enable our young people be equipped. The vocational hands-on training is one of the solutions to unemployment. And also we have other programs in place that have been there running for years. We have the IMI Yoga that has been going on. All these programs are garnered towards ensuring that our young people have access to startup capitals. However, I know that we are going to have to strengthen, one, the monitoring of those programs, and two, advocate for more, three, sensitization also for our young people, and to ensure that there's also accountability, such that all these programs that the government has put forth and many more that are yet to come actually are benefiting the intended beneficiaries and to the grassroots, to the communities down there that need to benefit from it. My message is simple and clear. One, be intentional about what you want, and dare yourself to do what those around you tell you is impossible. The first task you have as an individual is to present yourself, whether it is leadership, in politics, outside politics. The first task as an individual is to challenge yourself and present yourself. The rest will take it on from there. But it is possible. Believe in yourselves, and offer yourselves whenever you can for any leadership opportunities that come forth.
Komiti evetinga ababalondeddwa omukulembeze w'eggwanga bakoze omulimu munene, buli muntu bamuwadde obudde bwe, babadde kind, kyenjo okugamba buli muntu bamukutte bulungi nga bwazze. Ebibuuzo babitubuuzizza, they ask the hard questions, naye answer tubadde nazo ne tubaddamu mu kadde akatono akabadde available. Sekita y'ebyobulambuzi y'emu ku sectors ezisinga okuyingiza ssente mu ggwanga lino. Wabaddewo ebibadde bikyabulamu. Sekita eno erina potential nene, naye wabaddewo ko challenges ze tugenda okukola eraganira wamu ne private sector tulabe nga tuzitereeza. Ebyobulambuzi byaffe ekibadde kikyatubulamu kubitunda, marketing kanjiyite bwekyo. Twetaaga okukola aggressive campaign, tutunde eggwanga lino, tutunde ebyobulambuzi bye tulina ng'amawanga gano agatuliraanye bwe gakoze. Tufunye ekizibu kimu ekya negative publicity. Wenjogerera tuli mu peak season mu byobulambuzi, abalambuzi yeno bwe buno obudde bwe basinga okutambula. Naye twaguddemu enjega ya Ebola. Kyemmanyi nti enjega eno teyakwatiddwa bulungi. Twali twakafunayo omuntu omu ne tukuba enduulu nnyo. Kati essaawa eno wenjogerera abatugase wamu ne Congo eyina embeera ate embi ennyo, wadde yaffe simbi nnyo ate nga tusobodde ekirwadde ekyo kikontaininga. Ekintu ekyo kikozesezza nnyo ebyobulambuzi, era njala kusaba bannayuganda omanyi enswa bw'ekyusa amaaso nga naawe okyusa envubo. Nsaba bannayuganda nammwe bennyininyini mulambule ku nsi yammwe, nammwe temugimanyi. Bangi omwagala ogendako kasafaari nga muyingira e Kenya ng'esente muziteeka eri. Nammwe nsaba nga Fourth Estate nga aba media tukolaganire wamu, kubanga mwe bakalirugambo baffe mwe mutuyambako okutunda products zino ez'ebyobulambuzi ze tulina. Tubalaba kati social media ekintu mukitutte ku level ndala. Nsaba musho ky'oku marketing ebikyamu, tumarketing ebirungi ku sekita yaffe eno, tugitumbule. Ate erimu potential nene, nammwe bennyininyini musobola okubeera ba investor. Tunuulidde nnyo abava ebweru. Twagala baloko investors tuinvestinge mu sekita eno, kati ekyokulabirako ebisulo tebimala. Lodges ntono. Mwina association yammwe ey'abamawulire, nammwe muyinza okugamba kamukwate akasente nammwe mukoleyo lodge emu. Mugeme Park tujja basupportinga. Nga minisita omubeezi tujja kulwa n'okulaba nga incentives ze tuwa bamusigansimbi abava ebweru ne ba investor bannayuganda nabo bazifunako. Tutumbule. Waliwo challenge ya infrastructure mu bitundu ebirimu ebintu byaffe ebyobulambuzi ekyali mbi. Kati ng'enguudo ezigenda mu game parks ezo ezigenda mu biriro by'amazzi mbi. Kati okitegeeza tugenda kukwasaganya ne ministry ey'ebyenguudo, Ministry of Works, etuyambeko tuteekeyo infrastructure. Tulina ekizibu kya network coverage, internet mu bifo ebyo, era kitegeeza tetugenda kukola feka nga tourism. Tugenda kukola ne bannaffe nga ne Ministry of Health nayo mwenjitwalidde, kubanga erina omulimu munene nnyo gwe erina okukola mu kumanaginga information gye tufulumya ne tusabeera ng'aba alarmist. Tulina ba service providers ab'enjawulo mu sekita eno, nabo nga beetaaga continuous training. Kyova olaba woteri zaffe ezisinga bamaneja baazo bannakenya bo balina training oba oliawo gye bafuna abaffe gye batafuna. So service industry nayo tulina omulimu gw'amaanyi. Tugenda kukola nnyo ne private sector kubanga be bayimirizaawo sekita eno. Bakama baffe abo tugenda kukola nabo batubulire ebibasoomooza tulabe nga tubikolako. So tetusobola kukola isolation nga tetubalina. Tourism Act yaffe nayo eri a bit outdated kuba yali ya 2008, ebintu bikyuseemu. Tugenda nayo Germany nga tugireete to speed. Tugenda kukyaza bannamizannyo omwaka ogujja AFCON ejja. Ministry yaffe tugenda yingirawo mangu tukolagane ne Ministry ya Education and Sports tulabe we tugenda otumbula ebyobulambuzi. Twagala bwe bajja omanyi olwo ne sports tourism bagenda kuba bagize ku sports tourism naye bagende balabe ne ku mazike gaffe balabe ku binyonyi bye tulina ebiyitirivu tulina species esukka 1,000 balabe ku biriro by'amazzi kati ffe gye twetaaga essaawa eno tugenda ku profiling eggwanga buli kintu wekiri kabeere mabeere ganyina mwiru byonna twetaaga tugenda profilinga tubiteeke mu kitabo kyaffe ng'omuntu olutuuka ku airport tumutandikira awo sente basobole ozireka mu economy tumanyi tulina potential nene naye omulimu gukyali munene bonna babaddeyo balina we batutuusizza buli kaseera tuba tusenvula kati naffe tugenda gattako ekitonotono kye tusobola naye tusaba mukole naffe tugenda kukolagana nammwe tutumbule ebyobulambuzi mu ggwanga lino ng'ekitongole ekyaweebwa okutunda Uganda kikoze omulimu gwe kiteekeddwa okukola olumu nga bakikoze mu bugubi kati Ministry of Foreign Affairs twapartanaringa nayo netuyambako ne bateekawo something called commercial economic diplomacy kati embassies nazo zituyambako okutunda Uganda mawanga gye bali era senga mubadde mugoberera tulabye mu nsi ez'enjawulo nga public buses ezikola public transport nga ziriko visit Uganda nakyo kyabulambuzi tuli mu kupromotinga ate kati wetutuuse tulina mu kunegotiatinga ne teams ez'enjawulo ezo ziri mu Premier League naffe ku mijoozi gyabwe tubrandingeko visit Uganda twalabye abazanyi abawagizi ba Arsenal muwerawerako n'enduulu mu kuba y'amaanyi kaakati wetunaateekako akalango kaffe ku mujoozi gwammwe nakyo kigenda kutuyambako tumaketinge eggwanga lyaffe social media eyo tugenda kugikwasaganya ba bloggers bangi tugenda kunegotiatinga nabo batuyambeko nabo okumaketinga print media buli opportunity eriwo gyesobola okukozesa okutunda eggwanga lyaffe kuba kyokka kye tubadde tubulamu kyekyo kyokka marketing naye n'ekirala twagala tufuneyo kokyano ngeri devoted okutunda ebyobulambuzi nze mbadde mu parliament ya East Africa naye nga ndaba Kenya ne Tanzania balina channels ku TV nga zo ziri ku kimu bya bulambuzi nefa tubadde tukyabuzeemu kanakyo tugenda kikwasaganya wetusobodde ofuna talk shows tuzifune tulabe nga tumarketinga kyetwetaaga is an aggressive marketing campaign for this country ideas endala mujja kuzituwa mwenga media nazo tujja zikozesa kubanga information is power. Parliament, I want to thank the Appointments Committee. They have given us ample time. They have been very kind to us. They have performed this noble duty of vetting members. We got there, we were asked the hard questions. The good thing is we had the answers. They conducted everything with decorum, so I want to appreciate them. I want to thank the President. He made me Minister for Tourism, Wildlife and Antiquities. I count myself lucky because there are so many people who have that potential, but he chose me specifically. This sector, like any other sector, has a lot of challenges, but my emphasis is going to be on aggressively marketing the tourism sector. This is the number 2 contributor on our GDP as a country, and this sector has a lot of potential if it's given chance and the facilitation that it requires. When we market the country, the opportunities are going to be endless. Next year we are going to host AFCON. That means we are going to work closely with Ministry of Education and Sports, and we use this chance to market the country further. Whoever comes into the airport will start seeing how we showcase the tourism sector in this country. Of course, we still have a challenge when it comes to infrastructure at our tourist sites. We still have big challenges, the road network, the long distances. We are also going to engage Uganda Airlines. We are lucky we have an airline. It does international flights, but it has not invested in domestic flights. So our tourists take long on the way, but if we can have domestic flights, it will make it more convenient for our tourists to move around the country. We have a lot of things that we can market in this sector. We have like more than 1,000 bird species. We have butterflies, we have waterfalls, we have rocks, archaeological sites. We have a lot of culture tourism. There's a lot to see in culture tourism. There's a lot to see in sports tourism. I mean, the list is endless. But what we need to do is to showcase. It's for us to profile what we have and market it to those people.
You talked about the mishandling of Ebola.
Yeah, actually the situation of Ebola in this country has been mishandled, wrongly handled. The Ministry of Health next time should be very careful about the information it puts out there. This has affected the tourism sector greatly. And simply because someone was not patient at all, they went out there at the start of the peak season and put information there which ended up being misinterpreted. The public thinks there is too much Ebola in this country. We've only had one fatal case. We've had only 7 cases which have been greatly managed. We have great doctors who can contain this disease. We know there are countries in our neighborhood that are even more hit, but they're very careful about the information they put there. So as a country, before someone goes out to call for a press conference or to put information out there, they must be careful about the repercussions that's going to be to do on the sector, because we've lost a lot of business. Hoteliers are crying, travel agents are crying, tour guides are crying, and it's not only affecting them, it affects even the local farmer down there, because when people grow the tomatoes or the pineapples, they're eaten by tourists. When someone rears their chicken and they get the eggs, they're eaten by tourists. So we are going to have a lot of these agricultural products floating the market because the tourists are not there. The cancellations are too many. So I want to call upon the Ministry of Health. Let's work together before they go out there to put information out there that could be detrimental to this sector. Let's sit and brainstorm. You know, there is politics in everything. It's not just in government entities, but even in families, there is politics that is involved. But the best way is how to manage the politics wherever it exists. So the best thing is for us to sit down as a ministry and strike a balance. We say we can do this together as a team. It cannot be individualistic, but it's going to take teamwork. It's also going to take cooperation with Parliament because they do the appropriation. We can come with good plans, with good budgets, but at the end of the day, it's the Parliament that has the final say whether they will appropriate the money or not. I'm not worried about the politics. I can play along.